When teaching children to read, it is important to realize that there is a difference between fluency and comprehension. Although a child may be able to read a story quickly and efficiently, that does not necessarily mean that they are comprehending what they are reading. One way to increase reading comprehension is to teach your students how to draw inferences. Merriam-Webster defines an inference as a conclusion reached on the basis of evidence or reasoning, or by the process of reaching such a conclusion. Most authors, when writing a text, do not explicitly spell out every little detail for the reader. Because of this, it is important to teach your students to draw conclusions from the information that is provided in the text. Making inferences is a vital skill to have, both inside and outside of the classroom. In a classroom setting, students need to be able to make inferences about what they're reading. This can go as far as from something as simple as a picture book to something as complicated as a history lesson. Obviously, it is very important for a student to be able to read what is written on the page. However, it can be equally as important to be able to understand what isn't explicitly written. In the example of the book Tuesday, students have to be able to use inferences or they wouldn't be able to understand what was going on. Because the book is written without any actual text throughout most of the story, students have to be able to look at the pictures and be able to figure out what is happening without being explicitly told. Outside of the classroom, making inferences will help with many aspects of your day-to-day life. For example, if you're waiting to ask your dad for a slight raise in your allowance, and you notice that he's looking particularly grumpy, it's pretty easy to infer that this is not the best time to ask him. Or, as you could see from our Mario example, you can draw many important conclusions about the world around you, simply by paying attention to what the people around you are doing. As we have seen, making inferences is one of the most vital of skills a child can learn, and because of this, they should begin learning it as soon as possible.